Global share markets recovered overnight as some of the concerns coming out of Europe did ease. Portugal has been in the thick of these concerns right through 2010, but overnight they did see strong demand for their government bond tender program. In fact, demand exceeded supply of their bonds by 2.6 times overnight. This compares to 1.6 times just in May of this year, indicating that there is sufficient funds available at the present time for the European countries' government tender programs. The Kiwi dollar has also been up strongly over the past 24 hours, particularly against both the euro and against the pound due to these European concerns. We were trading well over 57 against the euro and 47 against the pound. Against the US dollar, we are currently trading at 72.3 on Thursday morning. With some pressure on our own government regarding some of the recent finance company bailouts, the spotlight is also on other global governments. Overnight, the Irish government announced that they will split nationalised bank Allied Irish into two banks, one being a funding bank and one being an asset recovery bank. Effectively, this will be sold or wound down in due course. Allied Irish is in the worst shape of the Irish banks, losing over €8 billion in the first 6 months of 2010. The Irish government have already tipped in around €33 billion into the Irish banking system to recapitalise the banks. In context, this is about 20% of their GDP. Other measures have included buying bad loans of around €80 billion. This is all to try and keep within European regulations, but of course this is putting some real pressure on their economy. Overnight, US corn prices eased from their recent highs. Corn prices have been rising steeply over recent months and of course have a big impact on the US livestock sector and of course on global dairy and meat prices. Recently, prices have been up to $4.20 per bushel in US dollar terms, which are levels that have not been seen since June of last year. Speculation was rife that crop yields in the US would be down due to hot, dry weather coming through in the Midwest of the US. However, recent crop analysis suggests that the crop is in good shape and that the harvest is now beginning to accelerate. Recently, prices have been increasing for feed inputs in the US and they are likely to stay this way over coming months. This should help to underpin both dairy and meat prices in the short term.